Good morning, it is Emma and it is Thursday morning. Back on my step and there's no rain in sight. Anyone there to chat this morning? Go on, give us a wave if you are. I'm 1 minute late, so you might have given up and you're not. Oh, there's Frida. Good morning, Frida. Some of you might have started your breakfast by now thinking she's late or she's in the wrong place. Oh, it was quite nice having a bit of rain yesterday, wasn't it? Freshened the grass up. Oh, good. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sue. And Lorna. Good morning, Lorna. Fantastic. It is a lovely, lovely morning. There's no fear of my iPad getting wet today. Hello, Alison. Oh, that's great. Lots of you are joining me now, so that's great. I know I'm not alone anymore. I'm not alone. Excellent. Oh, good morning, Sharon. Hello, Sarah. We had a giggle in Pilates yesterday afternoon. Hello, Leslie. Because I was teaching Pilates over Zoom. So I was kind of like talking clearly, not that loudly, but obviously fairly loudly. Good morning, Mary. I was giving some sort of instruction. And then I heard this little voice outside going, Emma, 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 I can hear you, but I can't see you. And it was Ivy, who's 3 from next door. We had a real giggle about that. That was lovely. So yeah, I have to teach with the window shut next time. Okay, we're talking about words today. Oh, Karen enjoyed HIIT. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Lots of nice stuff on today. Nice mixture of live stuff today. Okay, wanted to talk about words. The words you use to yourself, the words you use to other people. Okay, my little post on my Facebook page today says, if speaking kindly to plants helps them grow, imagine what speaking kindly to humans can do. And that got me thinking. Now, I had an interesting chat. I've got a coach called Wendy Fell, and she is amazing at self-talk. I know about self-talk. I can teach people about self-talk, but I'm not so good about doing it to myself. Okay, so like you, I've set a goal for June. I've decided what I'm going to achieve, and I'm personally going to get an inch off my waist in June. That's what my goal is. And I was making a decision. There is no try, there is only do. I was making myself a list of stuff I'm going to do in order to achieve that goal. And we were talking about what can often stand in our way of achieving what we want. And I said, oh, it's the weekends. And she said, oh, what do you mean? And I said, well, I'm pretty good with my eating and my exercise. It's pretty good Monday to Friday. And then I always get derailed by the weekend. And she said, okay, good morning, Alison. She said, okay, write down what you're going to do this weekend. And I said, right, I've written it down. She said, what did you write down? I said, I've written down, I will not be derailed by the weekend. And she went, okay. Good morning, Kirsty. She said, how can you say that in a different way that's going to be more positive? And I said, oh, okay. Because she said, your brain doesn't know the negative, so just hears, will be derailed by the weekend. That's what happens. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh, okay. So I reworded it and came up with something like, I'm looking forward to the weekend and I'm going to eat in such a way that I am going to lose an inch off my waist. Focusing on not doing something badly is not the way to go. Focusing on what you are going to achieve. I can hear a tail. That's Casper's tail. Focusing and saying what you want to happen rather than what you don't want to happen. And I remember this from reading a book about 20 years ago about bringing up children. It was a really interesting book. And they were saying about the way you speak to children, just like yourself, is really important. And it's about hearing the positives and hearing the negatives. And in this example, I remember it now, it was if your child is halfway up a tree, you don't want to say, don't fall out. You want to say, hold on tight. So you want to say what you do want to happen, not what you don't want to happen. So when you're talking to yourself today, think about that. Are you saying negative things to yourself and sort of saying, I'm not going to do that anymore and I'm not going to do that anymore? You'd be better off saying, I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that. And thinking about things you're going to gain. So, my jeans are going to fit as opposed to, oh, I'm going to stop eating sugar. Okay. Good morning, Sarah. And Lou. Hello, Lou. So I want you to really challenge yourself and listen to what you're saying to yourself. Flipping it round, just like Wendy was telling me to do. And and saying, I'm going to achieve this and I'm going to benefit in this way, rather than saying, well, I'm going to try and not be derailed by the weekend. Well, try is rubbish. It needs to be, I'm doing it. And also saying how you're going to benefit. Your jeans are going to fit, you have more energy. That's going to work in a much more positive way for you. So I'm going to work on my self-talk today. As you can see, I'm not teaching exercise this morning. I'm going to see my mum. So I thought, I know, I'm going to put a dress on. Oh, yes. Because I kind of could live in Lycra 6 days a week if I wasn't careful. So I thought, dig out a dress, put a dress on. Today we've got Keep Moving at 10:30. And then there is a live hit with me at 6:30 this evening. And then there's a pre-recorded session which I recorded 2 days ago with Casper. Some of you might have seen a very hilarious TikTok that my daughter created from my half-hour Pilates session, my half-hour Pure Stretch session that Casper were kind of photobombed and stayed for the whole class practically. So that's at 7 o'clock. There's Pure Stretch for half an hour at 7 o'clock, and there's live hit with me at 6:30. You're going to need your water. We're going to work nice and hard at 6:30 tonight. So have an absolutely brilliant Thursday. And if I can help you with anything, just drop me a message, and I will see you all very soon. And don't forget, it's the quiz tomorrow night. How did that 2 weeks go so quickly? The quiz is 7:30 here on this very page, and we're going to have a real laugh. Got some great questions lined up. The quiz is 7:30 tomorrow. So look forward to seeing you soon, and thank you for watching. Bye.